now. Chat, hello. It should be working. I need to refresh. We live? Okay. If anybody doesn't see it, do you old refresh technology. I don't know why, but the internet keeps dying at this time every fucking day. So I couldn't tell you. It only dies for like a minute, which I guess is not such a big deal, but like it's unfortunate. It's you, not me. Yeah, it was definitely me on that one. That one was 100 million% us here. Here, I'm just gonna go back to Fortuna and then re-invite you guys. Yeah, things appear to be working now. You can still hear me, right, Freezer?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just kind of tired.
Oh, fair enough. The nice thing is that I did not get taken off of Warframe because of how the offline stuff works for Warframe, which has always been a nice thing about it. What happened to stream? Internet just died for no reason. Like, I'm sure there's some reason, but no reason. Series in a Spectrum. Well, yeah. Did you guys get the invites?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cannot join because session is full.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave Fortuna. Later, Para. And then, Para, I don't know if you want to be around for Genshin stuff, but that should be tomorrow. Genshin trained me more than I thought it would. Nice. $54. Thank you for the 60 bits. Much appreciated. Oh, it's probably going to take a second for notifications to... Here, hold on. I might have to refresh that. It should come through momentarily, I hope. Oh, I guess that's 100 to do the ping thing, though. I guess that should not pop up then. Engine 1.6 be clunky? Or chunky. Chunky. Okay. I was going to say. Pickle updated, which was my objective. Oh, fair enough then. Oh, nice. Nice. Robo, thank you for the 100 bits. See, now... Okay, look 54, look what you've done. You've made it so that now bits can only be contributed in values of 100 or 1,000, because no one can break this. Are we gonna make the bit gold the same number as my plat amount? Is that the plan? Reinviting Debasis. Debasis appears to be offline. Sad times. Oh, I'm gonna take a break there. Actually, fair enough. All right. If anyone else would like to join us for some bounties in the Valis, I guess. Oh, Para with the one fucking bit. Oh, Para with the 69 bits. Wait, but that Para, that doesn't do the thing that you thought it did, though. Para's just like, mathematics. Bring on the pain bounties. Hurt me more. Oh, goddamn it, space. What the fuck? Oh, shit. As I've just went live according to me. Oh, me 6? Oh, yeah. Well, we were offline for a while there, so it'll probably split the fucking archive and everything else, unfortunately. Listen, I'm gay and it's Pride Month. You aren't allowed to bully me. That's fair. 54, thank you for 30 bits. Much appreciate. Oh, fine then. I'll do it myself. Fucking outrageous. Also, they announced that there was going to be the new, like, syndicate items, like the emotes and stuff, and, like, I'm just over here, like, when? Gotta have him back to the Valis since I got all the fish trophies. Man, I have not even gone to get all the fucking fish trophies.
Is your favorite bow taking too long to fire? Upgrade it with the speed trigger and fast hands mods to increase its fire rate and arrow notching time.
Is that hint really fire rate increases fire rate?
Yep.
That really
And
hits
fast
different.
hands increases arrow knot.
That really hits different. Okay, let's see if we can do the level 5 bounty again. Foul, thank you for the 900 bits, much appreciated. Now we'll never reach the goal, rest in peace. Yeah, you're fair enough for that.
Now we'll never reach goal RIP.
Gorgaricus spores? My favorite spores! We could go for 420.69. That's true. Honestly, if we go for 420.69, I'll get 2 fucking boxes. That shit's hilarious. Someone even eat those? No, I don't think so. I believe in you guys. You can do this one. I'm gonna go get those fish I need. And 1,500 credits. 1,500 credits. Time to retire. Fuck. I wish Twitch didn't take such a big cut from bits. Valid. Bits are also like really like easy, like kind of no matter where you are though. So that is a huge benefit. And interest in the new Guilty Gear? You mentioned you like the fight games. I do like the fight games. I do have interest in new Guilty Gear for sure. I am also very bad at Guilty Gear. So I don't know how much fun a stream of me getting absolutely fucking destroyed would be.
Wukong with the proboscis or nose is an animal.
Oh, you're right. I mean, in fairness, he's always an animal, right?
Yeah, but this weapon's not designed to shoot as much as he shoot.
Oh, no, absolutely not.
Like normally, if you're just sitting here AFK doing mobile defense, you have 9 shots. But Wukong is just like... Brrrah.
Clone said pop pop. It's warm in 15 minutes, so we're getting close. The cold cycle is whenever the Traumazons show up, right? Potemkin is love, Potemkin is life. Correct. I always liked Potemkin and Soul. I was never good with Potemkin though. I mean, I was never good with anyone in any fighting game, in fairness, but I could at least win some games with Soul against people who were also trash. Will they show hot and cold in the UI somewhere? Yeah. It's actually, it's right actually where I am on screen technically. Here you are. Yeah, the further into cold you get, the more common the traumies become. I have like Trom bait. I do have Trom bait. This is a hotspot for him. Potemkin's pretty good this time around. Good time to learn if you like Potemkin. Oh yeah, I love grapplers just in general. I'm actually really excited for the League of Legends fighting game just because it's by the people that made Rising Thunder. And Rising Thunder was like accessible enough for me as someone who's trash that like I actually felt like I was really learning that game and like doing stuff. Has anybody played Frame Fighter? I played Frame Fighter at TennoCon in the actual like stand-up machines that they had running it. I'm here to tell you for a fact that it was never good. I got disappointed before anyone else. Because I just expected it to be like super basic, like Street Fighter 1, and we didn't get that far. I've done it. I've acquired the fish. I will now proceed to pleasure myself with this fish. All right. Nox still needs to go grab fish. So Nox, you are free to do so at your leisure. Get fucked, dropships. The bait started to hit different after a minute. Yeah. Credit's looted. I could probably get that around here. There's a bunch of shit I didn't pick up around here. Still an enemy so far apart. Hold on. And banned? Wait, what's banned? Just see the trailer for that animated league show today? And banned? What do you mean, mobster? Container capture. Okay. Death from above. The bandit was that fish joke. Okay, fair enough. Too hot for Twitch. Confirmed. You cannot have a fish in a hot tub with you. That's against the rules. Also, the fish would die in a hot tub. Well, that's just cooking then. I think that's allowed. You can do cooking stream. A very inhumane way to cook fish. Isn't that just how you cook a lobster? Hot tub cooking stream when I do not have the hot tub. I cannot offer this. I do not have a hot tub. Archaeology.
God, these memories take forever.
Yeah. I'll say, bros. Nice catching your streams. Welcome, Dennis. Activate the tarp. Did you have a kitty pool? I do not. Do you have a pickup? I do not. Do you have an Astula ribbon? No, it's just the Astula, how I modded it. Very regular. Use up on the channel if you want it. It's not particularly crazy. Kissing redneck Jerry Ricotta by putting tarp in the bed and filling it with hot water. That's hilarious. This is my flat cannon.
Yeah, look at my boy over there, just shooting the bow at Mach 10. He's doing the mobile defense for me.
There you go.
What's sad is that because the Proboscis Cernos does like a mild crowd control, this is probably better CC than like the mediocre CC frames.
Yeah, oh, it's much better. It also includes death. Don't forget that. Proboscis Cernos or Kuba Brahma. Proboscis Cernos, for sure. 100%. $300 Rubido. Shit, I know, right? Crazy. Enemies are rarely even getting to the ground. Yeah, fuck them. Why? Because fuck them. That's why.
Dude, hold still. There you go, bud.
What do I have?
Amish is one.
Oh. Okay, thank you. Seems unnecessary, but I...
I also have the Amish's 4 going, so you have like thicky rage right now.
Ooh. also have the unlimited power of the enemies spawning into fucking Protea's one. God, Protea's such a good fucking Warframe. I'm glad no one uses this Warframe's one. Establish a fucking perimeter. Or it's something, just watch him just like fucking flip to different directions automatically. Jesus, looks so dumb.
You never see this ability on the ground.
What's that? Is that the
The
fucking
giant Yamashita.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's better than Frost Bubble, don't you know? Low bar, obviously.
Yeah, I just realized that the drone cannot take damage if I just fucking put my one on it.
Absolutely. It's like explosive ledger made, but good. Yeah, you can use it to clear ESO. It kills everything. But you'll need something to pop nullifiers. But like that's the same. Nearly every public Protea I've seen doesn't even know they have shield satellites. She really is under the radar. Yeah. That's the nice thing about having a Warframe that's even in the least bit complicated, is that they're probably not going to get nerfed. Like just
Bro, what the fuck?
What?
This thing's... So, you know how, like, Archwing gets his range, like, compensated for being in the open world?
Yeah.
My 3 still has a 75-meter range.
Oh, absolutely.
I just stand in the middle of the excavators, and these shits are just permanently Nova slowed. That's fine.
I shouldn't throw these here. That's just going to kill all of them. I'm going to go get the energy that's down the hill now. I made a mistake. I made it a whoopsies. I should have let them get to me. This one's the one that's not full. As fast as you can. I got turrets. Die.
I think Tech Enhance is like 10 play.
Me.
Or more. 15 maybe.
Yeah, I think Protea is my favorite frame now. I've been enjoying playing her so much every time there's been Warframe content. I'm sorry, this is my encampment now. Her turrets are so much fun to use when you build range. Jesus. guide stuff sorting. Oh yeah, that was more of an initial idea. It seems like nobody really cares about void storms and such, though, for the purposes of like putting guides together or anything. I might do something more in depth, though. He did dump more form into Protea. Yeah, she's really good. Like, you'll notice I'm not actually even needing to use Larva, but Larva's like the really, like, if you have a really big fucking problem, you cast Larva, and then that goes away, too. How's the Astla now? Oh, it's fine. It's like a casual primary, and it's AoE. I'm just, like, it's just fine enough. It's perfectly usable. Like, I enjoy using it. It's fun. It's got a nice chunk to it. Larva Makes Night is one of the best frames in the game. Yeah, Larva is an absolutely incredible ability. Would you like Energon? Welcome to Fort
I gave you the true most powerful Warframe buff. And you know what that is?
Is it Roar?
I gave your Sentinel 30 free hits.
Oh shit. Sound profile on the Astla is S tier? Absolutely. Prefer Gloom as her fourth, to be honest. That's fair. I don't know. Gloom doesn't really seem like it'd be very helpful. I think people are really overrating Gloom since Sabagoth came out. Like, it's a good ability, but like, I don't really find that Protea needs much survivability added there. If any. How do you feel about the Astla Prime? It's fine. It's fun. It's enjoyable. I like it. Like, I'm using it because I like to use it, and that's just fine. Give you two so I can check out your reveals. Oh yeah, it's just bros. I'm on YouTube as well. Yeah, there's the stream archive too, which is a lot of fucking hours of stuff. A lot.
Two mutagen mass, really?
Sure. Okay.
I was actually running low, so I'll take it.
I mean, I literally didn't even know it was in this drop table. If someone had asked me if that was in this drop table, I would have said no. Because, like, why would it be? Pump action is ASMR to me right next to the Garand ping. The Garand ping's very good. The Astla has some similar sounds. That one right there. Similar flavor profile, if you will. If whoever's watching, please continue to add a ping to the Astla Prime's reload. No, listen to it. There's a ping in there. Wow, 300 into. Wow. If we're all done fishing, do you want to do the Profit Taker stuff after this? For the last couple of parts of the bounty to do them real fast? Has anyone made the dog and fire meme into enemies of Protea's 1 yet? No, no one uses Protea's 1. Protea's 1 is not a memeable ability because most people don't even know what her fucking 1 does. And even fewer people, I would say even fewer people are building for as much range as I am. The stun / shield grenades. Ah, yes, stun. Yes, that is what they do. That's it. That's all that they do.
What does Warframe guide stuff mean for the stream title? Also, while you're using Archtaxi, remember when Rev said the blink cooldown was too slow before Steve barged in?
What's up, Reed?
Oh, I give you like a super negligible amount of range, but it's something.
That's even more digit. Oh, they were supposed to do damage? No, they're definitely just stun. They're definitely not like constant and very many slash procs. That'd be crazy if they did that. Protea definitely is not secretly the slash heat Warframe. Favorite frame at the moment, probably Protea. Protea has probably usurped Mesa at this point. All the frames, one of those players who use Umbral Tanker Rhino for everything with Larva to place my ult. That's fair. Hey bros, how's the summer update in Genshin for you? So we played the initial part of it. We haven't played the new unlock for it, which is apparently massive. But I really enjoyed the initial little bit. So apparently I have like a ton more Genshin content, and I'm very excited to get into that tomorrow. Protea's Mesa, except you don't have to stand still. Well, they function very differently. Like the way that they deal their damage is pretty intensely different. And the way that they survive is also pretty different too.
Mesa, I own a turret. Protea, I have multiple turrets.
Yeah, the turrets are not quite the same though. Honestly, I would say it's arguable that Protea's turrets are better than Mesa's 4. More fucking containers? What is happening? Who wins a single target DPS? Turns out that is almost entirely irrelevant. Yeah. And even then, like depending on like the scenario, Protea can actually out single target. Because it depends on how you consider single target DPS. Because with enough targets, each target is taking much more damage than Mesa can ever hope to produce. which is really hilarious. And it really shows because Mesa falls off with Steel Path, and Protea does not. Not at all. This reminded me that DE thinks nerfing melee stagger is important. Am I stupid or not understanding why, or is it really just because of that one shy video? It's just the one shy video. Also, thank you for the 100 BS.
Someone just reminded me that DE thinks nerfing melee stagger is important. Am I stupid for not understanding why, or is it really just because of that one shy video?
It's just the one shy video. Like any actual amount of like thinking about it would like really put them into the place where, oh, the stagger actually doesn't matter. But that doesn't make any sense. No, it does. They saw the shy video and then no deeper meaning needed to be gained. I don't get what's so hard about that. There are no enemies here. Protea does Steel Path in the same build as your video. Very pog so. It's hard to find a thing that can get me through that. Steel Path? Oh, Steel Path is super easy with Protea. As long as you have Larva. You do really want Larva for Steel Path. Without Larva, things get sketchier. Or, it's not really sketchier as much as slower, but... This is one of those they meant on top of the mountain.
Nope.
One of those, I'm just gonna go to a different area. I'll be right back. Hello, gentlemen. Those enemies have to be within. They're just a fucking arson Xmas that are stacking their buff to be immune to heat. You bastards. Don't worry, guys. I've got it under control. Just go somewhere else other than the designated zone, and there will be enemies. Literally don't go to the fucking target area. That's so dumb. We were just here, so there's probably nobody. If I were the Corpus, where would I spawn? Nobody here, Freezer? I think I killed all the enemies there. Wasn't expecting Warframe. Oh, the Orb Defenders, that's true. Hey, yo, bitch. Good call on that one. The Shy Melee stun video, the one where she presses E the whole mission? Yeah. Even though, like, if you thought about it for more than, like, 2.5 seconds, it really doesn't matter that they're stunned at any point in that whole video. Like, Inaros was never going to die in that mission anyway. When pros went live with Warframe, I had to check there were no updates. Yeah, we're just getting the Nightwave done. All done. But you found the caches so fucking fast. I was like just getting some energy real quick. Seems to be a really, really popular choice. He said we're not getting another update until Sisters of Parvos. Yeah, that's supposed to be this month, though. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. The sister of Pablo. He's probably kicking themselves for adding that turret right now. Why? I'm like, as far as I can fucking tell, no one else uses Protea like this.
Remember,
like,
it's shaped like a turret.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Wu clone is not shaped like a turret, so Wu clone is fine.
That's true. Yeah, like most people do not build Protea with this much range. And like no one fucking plays Protea anyway. Nobody knows how to get her. The fact that most people think Protea is just okay says a lot. Yeah, it sure fucking does. Most people don't know she even exists, so she's fine. Yeah, well, how it goes. Guess I'm no one. A very small amount. It's honestly it's mostly gonna be people that like are on the completionist side and stuff. Of most of this community. Core still trash since her line of sight nerf. They actually fixed it up a bit, and Core is actually playable now. So, not nearly as bad as it was. Not like fully reverted or anything like that, but it's been worse. It's been much worse, actually. Still for melee, and we're back to Korra being bad again. They don't nerf the numbers on the mods on melee. Korra won't change at all. Tortillas grind harder than most other frames. Yeah, you know, I would say yeah. She comes from the Granum Void, which I would wager most players don't know how to do. And also, like, you'd have to be able to kill the max level Granum guys to get the big coins to get her. So that's honestly probably a way smaller subset than anyone would want to admit of Warframe players. What are we up to? Area denial via death. We're doing Nightwave stuff. Just getting the Nightwave finished up, if we can, or at least a huge chunk of progress towards it. Not that we need to. There's no end date in sight, but you know. Did you say aerial denial via Jeff? No, area denial via death. Heard Revenant is super busted. I mean, he's good at the Granum Void. But I mean, the Granum Void is pretty whatever. There's a lot of frames that could do it well. You know, I've never taken Protea there. There's never been any reason to. I bet she's decent at it. Yes, my Kuva Ogress is named Jeff, and he is denying the area. You know, that's more likely than you think. Zorus makes the farm super easy as well. Oh, that's true. Yeah. Especially with this mega buff Zorus. The absolute ripped Chad Zorus we now have. The reason to go back after you get Protea, there's some cosmetics and stuff that you can pick up from there. So, like, if you don't get them during the Protea farm, which is very unlikely, there's that. Also, you will have to go back there for the new Corpus Liches, which might be the thing that gets Protea nerfed. Because people will probably have Protea if they're going to do Corpus Liches, or no one will do Corpus Liches, which is certainly possible. Guys, don't trigger the alarm.
That's what Wukong's for. Well, somebody triggered the alarm while I was hacking.
Oh, no, that was you. You got seen by the camera.
Nah, I was better with line of sight.
I think it turned past you.
Nah.
Certainly won't be doing Corpus Liches. Really hope that's not what they're gonna announce at TennoCon. It should be out before TennoCon if they weren't wrong about when it comes out. The TennoCon should not be about that at all. Though, I mean, they'll probably, you know, do a little recap, be like, "Hey, we just released this," and that's absolutely valid. But I don't think it'll be about them. What is there even to announce? Duviri. You want to be sad? Oh, are we done? We're done with the bounties.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God. Let's go to the plains and mine. The point of announcements is showing things we may not know about. You know, that's true. They'll show the guy on the horse from the plains of Duviri saying like a word or something. They'll say hello. That's new content. Think they'll announce another frame? If Ureli comes out with the Sisters of Parvos as she is supposed to, basically, then maybe. I don't know, maybe that's why Ureli doesn't look super inspired. Kind of feels like E3 where they show some hype shit that'll come out 4 years later, but that gets delayed every year. Later, Nox. Yeah, you're kind of not wrong. Credit offerings, I don't. I don't even have this crafted. I guess I'll grab that. The same for this one. Oh, I'll get the thing so that I can enter Nihil Zubliat. Might as well grab that. I don't have the Canopic helm, sure. Don't have this shitty helmet. We'll grab that. Ah, yes, the penis helmet. Not allowed to purchase more than one of these, right? Yeah, set times. Really's looking like a frame I won't even bother farming as a collector slash completionist. That's an oof. That's a mega oof. Speaking of which, is anybody crashing when the mini vids showing demos for power slash intrinsics play? My graphics card is suddenly not liking those. They just changed some rendering stuff, so it might be a bug related to that.
All right, well, farming has been fun, but I think I should probably head to bed.
Okay, question though. Did you just recover Kill Profit Taker?
I did.
You want to do that super fast? That's real quick.
All right, 1 sec. Log back.
New frames kind of feel like a wait and see. Well, at least Savagoth was really good. Literally cannot touch my Railjax intrinsics because I crash every time the vid demos play. That's rough. What's your purpose ability if you don't mind me asking? There's a big gold button over there if you're on non-mobile, and then there's a widget somewhere else. I don't remember where it is on mobile. And that will show you the whole scope of my build for all things. I think they patched the Profit Taker skip. Like the big punch through working. Ooh, we got a crackback as well. Then Nox. Yeah, Nox went offline. If anybody else wants to join for Profit Taker, feel free to message me. We're going to crack a pack real quick. Modern Horizons 2. All right, our card. I do not know which card this is, but that's nice. All right, Oiland of Flourishing Strike. Bottle Golems, which are a reference to the Bottle Gnomes, which are a fun little card. Loathsome Curator. Tide Shaper, really good new Merfolk card. Liquid Metal Torque. This is going to be a popular ramp spell for Commander, almost assuredly. It allows you to tap to add a mana, which is already great, because it's a 2-mana card that gives you a mana back. And then target non-land permanent becomes an artifact in addition to its other types until end of turn. Allows you to remove a lot of things. A lot of things can be removed this way. And you can do some really nasty stuff with this as well with Karn the Great Creator, where if you tap this to turn someone's land into an artifact, you can then plus Karn to kill their land because it has 0 CMC on it. So there's some nasty business with this card. This card's really good. We have Foundation Breaker. For target artifact or enchantment for Steel Dromedary. Hey, an Arid Mesa. We love 2 fetch lands in a row. I'm very okay with that. Oh, and a fucking Braids Cabal minion. Banned and Commander, unfortunately. Then a Old Border Terminal Agony. And a foil Old Border Bone Shards. Which is a card that has potential to see some play in like Aristocrats and such. That's very nice. Yeah. Okay, good stuff. Yeah, Arid. I mean, I don't mind having a Braids. Braids may one day get unbanned in Commander. Unlikely, though. But maybe. It's going to be good to have affordable fetch lands. I don't know how affordable they're still going to get to, but it'll be a lot better, that's for sure. You know, Terminal Agony, I don't think I'm running this in my Angie deck, and I really should be, so this should probably go in there. Yeah, no, this Bone Shards is nice. You know what? This is Old Border now. I can put this in my Yawgmoth deck. Well, okay, hold up. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, sleeves. I know where this is going. I consider 20 to 30 affordable, personally. That's fair. This is a new Old Border edition. For my Old Borders only Yawgmoth deck. I am almost certain that this will be an improvement. Where are the sleeves at? That seems like a new mono black staple for Commander, to be honest. It's a card. This is a card that I think is an import into Modern. So it already existed, but it did not exist in Old Border, I think, previously. It's sorcery speed, so I don't know. I mean, it's still like 1 mana removal, right? I mean, my Yawgmoth deck tends to have a lot of like random tokens around and stuff, and cards that can just like be sacked and just like it'd be totally fine. So like instead of sacrifice, draw a card with Yawgmoth, which is very good. It's just pay 1 black mana, sacrifice, destroy a problem card. Also, there's always the huge benefit on this card of as an additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice a creature or discard a card. So even if I don't have creatures on board, this is still 1 mana removal. And because Yawgmoth is a card advantage deck, like that's also super valid. Like if I just have a dead card I can't cast in my hand, like here we go. Or if I need to get something into the graveyard to reanimate it. Like, I mean, super solid stuff. I think this will be very good in my Yawgmoth Old Borders deck. Specifically, of course, because it is an Old Borders only deck, but like even outside of that, if you have like a high card advantage deck, you can really get away with some 1 mana removal. Oh, sorry, Freezer.
Hmm?
You're waiting for me to get done here. Could you sleep?
Trailer from new FromSoft game. Ah, fucked up little man. You're so fucked up.
You're the little
and
man
nasty.
in the pot.
Everything. It sucks so bad. Only you, the most fucked up and nasty of guys, can make it suck less. Sometimes Twitter delivers.
Yeah. That's fucking good. Talking a reduction on some of those fetches, a 50% reduction on some of those fetches. That's not typical in reprints, especially in a set this expensive. That's true. Yeah, if anyone's not gotten their fetches, this is going to be, like, the release of this set is going to be the time to get the enemy fetches. It is going to be the fucking time. All right, and no one else wants to go on Profit Taker. Last call for anyone that wants to go on Profit Taker. It's going to switch to fucking Chroma. I'm getting playsets of all 5 because fucking, yeah, I mean, I can't blame you. I have to go through and make sure that I'm pretty sure I have full playsets of all of them. I'm almost 100% certain, but I might be missing 1 or 2 in places. I think I might actually only have had 3 Arid Mesa because I was never a burn player. So I never needed 4, I don't think. So I mean, that might have completed my playset right there, but. Oh yeah. The Zenith. This is the only time you get used. This is corrosive, blast, radiation, viral, magnetic, toxin. Yeah, okay, cool. Also, I'd get Ureli just for the novelty of putting her in a slot titled, yeah, really? And then never looking at her again after maxing her. Fuck. The Zenith, an interesting choice. It has a unique purpose for the Profit Taker fight. Fortuna 69 is calm. Oh, do we not all have an arc gun deployer? Mine's equipped, right?
It should be a gear wheel.
I can't imagine it's not. Yeah, I've got it. Well, I don't have this bound to what it needs to be bound to. It needs to be bound to 0. Slot 6.
I got it.
Profit Taker, indeed, Crocus. Having me, I redid my thing the other day. One moment. Okay, we got E. Are you using the Zenith Mega Punch through or something? Indeed, we are. I love being able to skip that shit. Oh wait, am I on the right build for Chroma? Let me do one final check here. Because if I'm not on the like no magnetics, that would be very bad for me. Okay, yeah, we're on the right build, thank God. It'd been really bad if I didn't have Arcane Nullifier. Makes this fight super fucking annoying.
There's 2 universal wisp modes in the area.
Oh, dope. I'm a huge fan of that. You gotta be on IPS all the time, my man. Why you gotta be on the one fucking or one of the few elementals I don't have? got that one. Alright, this is the part where the Zenith gets used. Infinite punch through. Oh, the flare's not ready. It can shoot right through the shields because it's infinite punch through. I see. Well, that'll get nerfed. I mean, they're never going to come back and change things this way unless they absolutely have to. I don't have gas management. Well, I do definitely have radiation now. Oh, right, there's more shields to go on this. Oh, I never activated my I forgot I changed the one on this. Got my Maws one out too soon. Well, they're not viral on this anymore. Got nullified. Whoops. Give me the extra credits. I don't know the proc. I don't remember how much this gives by default. Yeah, like a slow run. Or like a regular run. I made some mistakes. Very good rewards there, definitely worth the time. Oh yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, the Profit Digger rewards are like whenever you have it down are like actually super good. I do hope Tennocon's going to be good because now it's competing against Genshin in my mind. Yeah, I mean, they're going to have a hard time with that one. I don't have the Zenith, but does it do any damage versus Eidolons? I mean, it does do damage, but like the reason I'm using Zenith and not like the Rubicon is because the Zenith can shoot through the shields that are around the little shield generators that the Profit Taker shoots out. So I don't have to like go hunt down each and every one. I can just see where they land, even if it's through a mountain, and blast it. That's why the Zenith gets used there. It's not because it's like a super high damage thing. I think my build on it is even like trash right now because I only ever fucking use it for this, so it's not even leveled. Me missing a mod. No, not quite.
I went from rank 9 to rank 17. That's good enough. I'm going to go to bed.
Fair.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I got a form of this. Later, Freezer. Night. Warframe, here's an island and a soaker gun. Please grind the sterilized gameplay for 4 hours. Genshin, here's an archipelago with interesting story and side quests and minigames and fun exploration with an amazing soundtrack that you could do that for the same amount of time. Yeah, it's true. Only Genshin wasn't gacha. I'm gonna keep it real. Just play it free to play. If you could do a resist, just play it free to play. It's not really that bad about being a gacha though. Yeah, I mean in like the grand scheme of being a gacha, it really could be way worse. Do 3 more zones of ESO. Okay. Turns out self-control goes a long way. It really does. Just employ the same self-control that I employ. While there's this whole box of Modern Horizons 2 sitting here. Yeah, I couldn't do that, bros. That whole box would have been fucking long cracked. Yeah, I have a pre-release kit too. If we beat this goal to grab another box whenever the set is actually fully out, we'll open the pre-release kit right now. Whole damn thing. And then me and Nick will still be able to play it tomorrow. You guys will just know what I cracked early. Is Saren still the ESO top frame? Yeah, I would consider her to still be like the top ESO frame. She's got a good amount of competition, though. Oh, thank you, Lokai. Glad you've had a good time. Free-to-play gacha games feel like a job rather than a game, so that kind of sucks the fun out of it. I don't know. There's so much good just like single-player story content in Genshin. He's for Tia now, though, because she's just more fun. Yep, same. Turns out Pertia is really fucking fun and good. Oh, hey, the Astral Prime is max rank now. Like, I was going to mess with this so that it could reuse Hunter munitions if I wanted it to. I think I was going to add a V polarity and, like, remove this dash. Like, that's stupid because I think it comes with the dash, but, like, whatever. I don't remember. Yeah, I'm doing that. Genshin is a solid early game and it gives you tons of premium gems for free rolls as well. Yeah, like you're gonna end up with a squad in Genshin and it might not be like your absolute ideal, but like there'll be some teams. Also, if anyone would like to join for a little bit of ESO, feel free to PM me as Freezer has gone to bed. Yeah, 500 enemies should not be hard, and 3 zones of ESO is super easy, turns out. Free rolls are just the first hit to get you hooked. That's true. Helps that 4 stars are pretty easy to get, and that 4 stars are really fucking good. Also heard the Epitaph rivals the Kuva Nucor as the condition overload primer gun. True or not? I mean, it kind of can't be true because the Kuva Nucor will hit like a shitload of enemies and prime all of them. I've been sleeping on Genshin for a while now. Yeah, game's really, really good. Also, I'm of the opinion that like having a condition overload primer is so hilariously unnecessary. There's no content that's worth doing that is ever going to be required in Genshin Impact, right? Yeah. Oh, someone says there's logging on. I will wait, Stardust. Actually, I'll grab water while I wait. Good plan. Good plan. Great plan. You're back. Mission Overload builds still exist. Yeah, I mean, you pretty much have to use a primer with them. That's lame and usually slow. I've acquired a bowl of delicious cheesy fish. Warframe's still a great game at its core, and for new players, I think they'd find it amazing. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, that's the only reason that can make sense for like the Warframe Steam numbers. It's literally the only thing that makes sense. In goldfish right now. A cheese and fish. Mm-hmm. Been around 2 months for like Warframe. Oh yeah. This endgame where things kind of fall apart. I get nostalgic for early game Warframe. I do and I don't. Having played what is currently Warframe's early game, usually it's just a lack of information that creates some problems, but also some benefits. Like the best weapon you get until you get the Zorus is the Mark 1 bow. And you might see how that would be a problem. You fools, you spawned directly into my death. You fools over there, you've also done it and spawned directly into die. Oh no, the whole map is kill. What a shame. Grenades for the purpose of stunning. Stun grenades, if you will. These are my crowd control grenades. But it's not so much crowd control like in the traditional sense. It's more like crowd control like American crowd control. You know what I bet is a thing that I really enjoy doing with Protea? That is maybe a big reason why people don't do this. You have to know, like, the angle that Protea throws these at. And I bet that is, like, really annoying for a good amount of people. Like, in order to get good coverage. Kind of do this in a rain from the sky sort of thing. That's true. Only took me 2 zones to get to 500 enemies. Very nice. What's base plane as? Ah, Saren. Yep, that makes sense. Wait, Rose, you're probably aware it was 2 a.m. Yeah, we're gonna end pretty soon here. Plus the homies that desaturate / darken their energy colors, yeah. It's like an absolute necessity. The first thing I've ever seen from Genshin Impact was someone having fun with Lisa's voice line sounding suggestive. Oh yeah, there's actually a lot of this is a weird segue, I suppose. There's a lot of messing with Lisa's voice actor because Lisa's voice actor streams. She also does other characters in other games. Like, there's apparently some psycho character she plays in another game, and it's like very similar to the voice that she does for Lisa. So you get some like weird shit where it's just like a picture of Lisa and like, wait, murder? Wait, murder? Very popular voice actress, yes. Yeah, I do not remember her name, unfortunately. A veteran as well. Also, a disturbing amount of people are obsessed with Mona. I mean, she's the kind of, I guess, evergreen, you guys would call her. The evergreen 5-star that is, like, the most suggestive, of course. She's got one of them there anime outfits. Is it a disturbing amount of people? Like for Mona? That doesn't seem right. For whatever reason, that doesn't read as the thing that would be like a disturbing amount of people. Telling me the woman wearing basically just glorified stockings instead of pants is sexually suggestive? No. Yeah. It's true. Only going for? I mean, I'm down to end whenever. I got all the challenges I needed done. So whenever you guys are leveled, let me know. Or if you're also doing challenges, that's also fine. I'm not picky. Also, if you need fills, let me know. I will stop throwing these. Although this is about the stage that they're alive long enough that you can pretty much steal them. There's a bit of Tanaka playing Genshin and making fun of her own voice lines as Lisa, yeah. Yeah, that's fun. It seems like the voice actors have a lot of fun in Genshin, which is good. Genshin is such a weird thing. Like, I would love to see a documentary on, like, how they got there. right? Because it's such like a simple concept, but like the way in which they've done it is not simple. Does that make sense? Like the degree of like success in what it seems like they set out to do is not just like, oh, fucking make Breath of the Wild, but make it waifus. Like, whenever the game came out, like that's what everyone said, and like it definitely has like a lot of Breath of the Wild elements for sure. But like everything that they've like released so far has either been like clearly a test for something that they're trying to do, like the first multiplayer event, for example, and like has been still like reasonable. And I don't know, it's just like such a it seems like such a quick learning process from them as developers. And it's really weird. Oh yeah, I mean long term, I'd definitely rather play Genshin than Breath of the Wild. I really love Breath of the Wild a lot, but like I like Genshin's combat structure more. Good waifu design can get your product far. But it's not even about the good waifu design, right? Because like the characters are cool, but they're also like fleshed out, like put in world in places that make sense with good characterization for what they're trying to go for. And like they have a place in quests and everything and all this stuff. It's really, really weird. Because like the jump, so like you just like it's such a massive jump, right? From your like classic Xinyan, not yet. That's true. It's such a massive jump from like the classic gacha idea, which is like, oh yeah, pay for JPEGs, right? Like it's just it's so not that, and like it has like a really like there's cutscenes and like proper like storytelling and like an interesting world and like a cool setup, and like it's just so. It's so weird, and such consistently like just event, and like the rewards have like gotten better over time. Like they've really figured it out, and just like adding like systems that are just like huge and unnecessary, like the teapot housing system, like just the whole thing. It's so baffling. The goldfish flavor? These are just like the blasted like mega regular. Mega regular. Man, if only you were talking about Warframe. Yeah, I know. I know. Guess consoles get so few open world RPGs that Breath of the Wild got free points purely for being one of the few options console gamers get. No, I mean Breath of the Wild is a great game. Breath of the Wild is like a legitimately great game. Like I think it has like some issues, but like the issues overall in Breath of the Wild are pretty small, like on the whole. And I think that that game is very, very good. It's like they made a regular game, then decided they wanted to make it gacha at one point. Well, it's not even so much that, right? It's like they decided they wanted to make a gacha game, and then they're like, has anyone made a good game that was a gacha? What if we did that? What if we made just like a really good game that was also a gacha? How much money would people pay for a waifu that has a real place in this world and like a story arc? Turns out a fucking lot. Turns out you make $100 million that you spent on development back in like less than a week. The issue I have with Breath of the Wild is that combat is meaningless. I skipped 90% of combat in that game and there was zero consequences. Oh no, you're right about that for sure. What's this waifu game y'all speak of? We're talking about Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact is like, there's no right It has no right being as good as it is. Like, where the fuck does it get off being so fucking good? Yeah, Breath of the Wild is at its core, like, there is combat, but it really just wants you to explore and see things. Like I mentioned a bit at launch, I got burnt out. Is the grind for gear / progression better now? Yes and no. Like getting the artifacts you need can still be like a thing that takes a little while and stuff. But there's like a lot, I guess not a super lot, but there's more like resin available just in general. And like there's like a lot of other disparate things to do on like a daily basis at this point, especially with like the teapot being added and stuff like that. Also, there's like obviously a lot more story stuff now. Why is Genshin in the news? Didn't it come out a year ago? I mean, it's in the news because they just released a huge like summer event content patch that like is larger in scope, as far as I can tell, than the fucking Plains of Eidolon, and it's a temporary piece of content. Like, it's in the news because game good, game consistently good, and it hasn't stopped being good since it came out, and it's only gotten better. Really invested in where the main story goes in Genshin. Yeah, like the We Will Be Reunited quest is very interesting. It's not a year old. It's been like half a year. If only 5 stars were evergreen. They are. There is a section of 5 stars that are evergreen. The other ones just rotate back in. Like they come back. It's not like they're gone forever. Like the special banners are the ones that are easier to get. It's easier to get the ones that appear on the special banners than the regular ones. Turns out constant updates and listening to feedback is somehow good for a game. Weird. Yeah, I know, right? Special weapon didn't have a rerun yet. Horizon Staff of Homa. Yeah. I assume that stuff will come back, though. Much easier. Give me a damn Gene banner. Yeah, I'd really like to have a C2 Gene. That'd be very nice. It'll happen eventually, though. I'll be honest, the dev slaps. That guy's come a long way as well. You know how to do gacha well. Yeah, it's real baffling. Interesting card got spoiled in D&D set. Each player exiles cards from the top until they exile cards totaling 20 CMC. Interesting. It costs 3 mana. Is there a way to abuse that? Now you're exiling them, so you can't combo with Rest in Peace. Oh yeah, the character balance in Genshin is a huge factor of what makes it good. Like I can count on there's not even a full hand of characters that I would consider to be like bad characters in Genshin. My waifu is Genshin. Are there badass dudes you can use? The badass dudes list is a little short right now, but it's pretty good. It'll get expanded over time. There's a new male character being added. That's the next banner. That's Kazuha. He's like a samurai type. He's a wind samurai. They're all twinks, fair warning. Zhongli? Also, Dillick's not a twink. Did a 10 pull to get 1 fish with 15 pity, then got Gene and fish. All right. Pretty good. All right. That way, where are we at? Was that an energize? Oh, it's a grace. Sure, whatever. All right, that's enough. I'm at 27 out of 30. Oh, I forgot there's 2 Umbral Forma on this. That's all right. In the next 6 months of this Nightwave, I'm sure I'll get those last 3 rigs. Later, space. Sorry to do everyone in chat dirty like that. I'm just being realistic with you. Just saying that out loud is illegal. I wish that didn't hit me so hard. Don't get me wrong, waifus are type 2, but it seemed like is it only waifus? Nah. There's certainly a selection, but there's a mix. And your main character can be either male or female, and the main character is like a really good character that might be about to be super fucking broken when we get the new area and you unlock the Electro version of them. Some of the stuff that's been going around about Electro Traveler might be really fucking strong, so one way or another, if you want to play as a dude, choose the dude main character, and the Geo version of him is good already, and Electro Traveler might be fucking busted. Then you'll minimum out. You'll have Traveler, which is male. Then you'll have Kaya, and Kaya's a good cryo DPS. And then, who are you like extremely likely to have outside of that in terms of like the male characters? Obviously you can reroll until you get Dillick, and then you're like, Dillick is good for fucking basically everything. Okay, but Aether is absolutely a twink. It's borderline. Oh yeah, Bennett's on the next banner. Bennett's great. Bennett's absolutely fucking busted, actually. Geo Traveler, Zhongli, Albedo, Venti, Bennett. Yeah. Oh yeah, Albedo is great. And Zongli's obviously insane. I just want to play a big boy Miyoyo, please. Yeah. We'll get a mix, though. You enjoy the Borderlands series? I used to. Once upon a time. Once upon a yesteryear. A long, long time ago. The saying twink get you banned in region chat? Probably. The solution for that is to not even have region chat available to talk in. Because who the fuck talks in region chat on Warframe? Need to put that gruff explorer dude in the Mondstadt Knights. Huh? Removing the region chat tab is great. All right, so it's like 2:30 in the morning, but I gotta do my Genshin daily, so we're gonna do that real quick. Legitimately, I gotta at least do. We're gonna do super basic stuff. We're gonna get into like the proper update things tomorrow. We're gonna go to the islands and see what all is the new content for the expanded event stuff. But we're gonna do some basic daily stuff real quick because I have not done it yet. Logging in. Guess I can see what it's about. Last Genshin gameplay vid I saw, someone got juggled by one of the enemies and flew to the edge of the map. Nice. We're covering the E3 streams. So I'm going to do as many of them as I can. There's some schedule conflict that's happening with that. There might be some of those that happen, and then I will stream them afterward and like just try and just like horse blinder myself and not see what's in them. So you guys can join me for that, of course. But we'll see as time allows. I'm gonna try and do as many of them as I possibly can. The ones during the week next week should be good, but these weekend ones are a little more sketchy. Last one for the night. Oh, we will do that after we get these dailies all covered. I still have, yeah, I still have the commissions and everything to do, which should be super fast. Then I gotta spend Risen real quick, which will be easy. Because I just need to get Eula stuff. Duelins have a lot, like 8 hours of sweaty, get it done as soon as possible gaming, not counting the oncoming updates. Fuck yes. I really want to stare at a character I can't have night alt later. Barb's gonna make she was playable so bad. I mean, she's playable. She's like, she's not her. I really wish they added something like utility wise to Barbara, because she's got healing. But man, it's really just healing. Ah, you fools.
I can fix this. All hail. Barbados, guide us.
Ow. Did he climb the fucking cliff?
La la la. Blazing delight.
He did climb up the fucking cliff. He walked straight up that cliff. You son of a bitch. You're lucky my beam doesn't go that far. This goes that far, though. The fuck? Your Ganyu is gross. Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, the build on my Ganyu is pretty fucked up. Yeah, my Ganyu is pretty messed. Well, the Klee can just knock Mitatrolls over and they just lay there for a bit contemplating life. What have I done? What has been done to me? First thing, you 3-shot that man's without hitting him. Oh yeah, so Ganyu's special thing is she has a dual charge arrow. So the first stage of it hits, and then the second stage of it explodes in an AoE. It's really, really good. And my Ganyu build is pretty fucking stacked. I'm using her best in slot bow for 4 stars anyway. And then her the artifacts that I have on her are they're pretty fucked up. I'm not gonna pretend they're not. They're pretty fucked up.
Think you can get away? Brace yourself. Boing, boing, boing. Woo.
But to see how good she was, saw how disgusted she is, and thought, if I got her, I'd never use anything else. She has some like key weak points, but they're pretty few. She's really good. It's kind of weird they gave Ganyu a grenade launcher with airburst rounds. You're not wrong. I hope we'll be able to get hilly churls for our Serenity Pot. I just love how they chill. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we got that, honestly. Yeah, I'm planning for my Serenity Pot. I'm gonna have a like hilly churl village at like the bottom area, and then have it just get like more opulent as you ascend. Oh, Hu Tao's great. Yeah, my team with her is great as well. Hu Tao, I don't. Hu Tao, the stuff would be really. The things that I have for Hu Tao would be really disgusting if I had Homa. Wait, did I go wrong place? This fucking daily finally popped. This is the one. Okay, wait. Does anyone know the right way to do this to get the fucking side quest to pop? This is the fucking daily that leads to the side quest that I don't have. It's the only side quest I haven't done. I have to do it 3 times? Shit. Oh, do you have to do each one of his tasks? Yeah, okay. I will just go in order then. This and the Pirates is the bane of my existence. I just finished the Pirates recently. Maybe we'll get a Hilly Trail character. And say that's not possible. Ow. Hello there, Mighty What elemental vision would Hilly have? Definitely Dendro. Yeah, for sure. What's the key to the Pirates? I swear I've had 10 plus times. So it's you have to talk. Okay, as far as I know, this is what I did. You have to talk to the different kids to start it. So like they all want to play a different game, and you just have to play all the different games. If you're just like mashing on the 3 of them, you have to like specifically try and talk to the right one that you haven't talked to yet. Wiki just says completing the commission once unlocks the quest. Hell yeah. Yeah, I've never gotten that one to pop. It randomly picks a kid each time. Oh, does it force you into one of them? Okay. I guess it's just like confirmation bias. It must have just given it to me in order. Since I found out that you need to do it from each different kid. Because I did like the same one a bunch in a row before. One of them was bugged and not spawning. They fixed it recently. Oh, okay. It's just RNG. Which one? Okay, cool. Well, I got that one recently then. The Storer was like one of the rarest enemies, it feels. Yeah, well, it's one of the rarer enemies because they use it for like dailies and they use it sometimes in quests, but it doesn't drop any special like crafting materials, so they're not really out in the world. Give me your quest. Apple Yarny. Holy shit, he has the fucking quest now. Oh my god. You son of a bitch. You mean it will like to get commissions you haven't before? Because I've been seeing a bunch of new ones. I have too. I don't even think I've had that one with the Eye of the Storm up on the hill before. Maybe just one quick peek at the archipelago 6 hours later. No, we're not doing that. We're not going to go to the archipelago, I promise. We will do that tomorrow. I have to go down here anyway. This is where the trade commission is. I've done all the other daily tasks. I'm just turning them in, right? It's just on the way. This is the one menu where I wish there was a search function. There it is. If you go to the archipelago right now, Mihoyo said they'd give you Gene C2. The browser won't take too long, just the story quest. Uh-huh.
Today's recommendation is
Oh, is this quest just like a shopping spree for the fucking Fatui guy that hangs out at the fucking church?
Astra.
I never knew what this quest was, because I just never gotten it.
Add Astra.
Got Gene C1 for my Battle Pass pull today. Never doubt Mihoyo trolling a little. Is a dandelion a flower? Yes? I mean, I would call it that. I guess I don't know, like, the specific term for what makes the thing a flower or not. I guess it doesn't have... Does it have... I guess... it doesn't have petals, I guess. Does it have to have petals to be considered a flower? It's grass? Is a dandelion considered grass? Their type of weed? No? Oh. Things that float are the seeds. Yeah, weed is pretty subjective. It's grass. They are flowers? It's grass, they're flowers. Dandelions are flowers, they're flowers, right? I mean, I would say yes, that they are flowers. Google says they are? Okay. Are people call dandelions a weed? A weed is an opinion. Oh, we answered that so quickly. We definitely were 100% sure of ourselves and definitely didn't question it at all. Oh, we definitely know a flower. We see one. We weren't mulling that one over at all. Game fucking calling me out. Game literally said, "Oh, did you Google it?" Yeah, Flora really said, look at these fucking idiots. I should really take down that missing persons poster. I'm always impressed with the graphics of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Weeb. That's valid. Onstat specialties. It's for a friend, and so you'll take it back to your friend, and then your friend will kindly invite you to share a drink with them. Is that correct? Ah, here we are. Dandelions weren't considered to be weeds until like 150 years ago. Huh. Don't you make YouTube videos on Warframe? I do. We were just playing Warframe like about, I don't know, 20 minutes ago? 15? Ah, I see. I see how this is going to go. Oh, I froze myself.
It is something of a luxury, but I love listening to the rain from the courtyard.
While you commit murder on you? This is kind of not the right time for that. Oh, Ice Archer. Okay. 4K.
La la la.
They really said put the ice slimes by the puddle. Like, even if it wasn't raining, it would be very easy to get frozen there. But aren't we 500 years old? Well, we were like trapped in a cube until like pretty close to the beginning of the game. I don't know if time passes in the cube. It's like, here's a good question. Is Aang like over 100 years old? Like actually though? Right? From the last Avatar. The last Airbender. The last Avatar. Well, kind of right. Chronologically, yeah. Right, chronologically, but like he's not actually like 100 something. It's like the Captain America argument. Right, exactly. Your sibling was alive for years. Isn't it like they just woke up first? How much sooner did they wake up? Or like, I guess they would have been around the whole time. Although, in fairness, the travelers are like super beings. It's probably best for the sake of not being in some kind of lockup that the travelers not try and explain that, like, oh, they're actually like 400 years old, but like basically elves. They could, prior to the opening of the game, they could freely cross dimensions. So, like, you know, probably best not to bring it up. Fiona's Hangout has something on that. I really need to catch up with the Hangouts. I'm so far behind. The same problem as Venti with no one believing they're old enough to drink. People believe Venti's old enough to drink. He's fucking wasted all the time. Oh, Scaramouche. Yeah, we've encountered him. Oh, difficult to get along with. Really? Is it because he tries to murder you on sight? Hello, my friend the dragon wants a drink. Well, Scaramouche is a bit worse than that. He apparently has a habit of killing his own mooks for shits and giggles. Ah, I see. Odds of Genshin being in the Sea of Quanta. What dat? Honkai universe? Oh, okay. Oh, Victor's just stuck here. The Senor didn't tell him shit. Oh, this poor fucking guy. Senora literally left this poor bastard here. Poor fucking guy. Oh yeah, fucking reputation reward in Mondstadt. Yep, the place where I have max rep. Official coming to Honkai, so very likely I'd say, yeah, Official and Kaching will be over there. Open that shit up. Equivalent exchange. Finally! All side quests completed. That's much better. Okay. What can we do for the purposes of Eula? Because I have all the crystalline blooms. I'm gonna see if I can make the jade gemstones that I need. I think I can. I probably can make them. Dandelion seeds. Yeah, dandelion seeds are gonna be the final breakpoint there. Make 18 of these. I should be able to make 6 of these. Yep, boom. Cool. All right, we have all the gemstones that we needed. Perfect. Okay. Now let's see if we can gather these dandelions. And then I know I need to level her artifacts. But I also need leveling books. And her artifacts are at 16, so probably I would rather... it's actually debatable. It's debatable which one I'd rather do. I know I need all of this.
I swear by my
Might as well do this to heal. And also pick these up. There's dandelions on the islands. Ah, yes, of course.
Let's play. Go is fun.
Okay, the other big chunk of them is over here. There actually are. No, I believe it. They literally probably heard everyone go, wait, I need how many fucking dandelions for Eula? And then they're like, oh shit, put dandelions on the island. But nope. That almost went poorly. Eula being raised at the same time was pain. Oh, yeah. But you just have to get them after every fucking reset. Luckily, my Jean is in like a comfortable healing spot. But she's not done. I still need a shitload of dandelions. Yeah, if Jean wasn't a healer, I would be full pain mode right now. Got her to 70 and stop for Jean. I think that's where I am with her right now too. And she'll need to be at 90 eventually, just for the purposes of like being able to throw enemies at a high level.
Brace yourself.
Free the Islands will return as a permanent feature in the future. I feel like there may be a lore reason as to why that doesn't happen. Yeah, probably. First part of the quest has it. Wait, Jean's a healer? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Jean is a, like, probably, is she the best healer in the game? I get, There's a debate to be made between her and Bennett. Her and Bennett can fight about it. Most versatile, probably. Well, see, that's Bennett, right? As long as he 6 heals, though. You're not gonna. No one's gonna count that. I don't see any more. I'm gonna grab these peppers though. Okay. Other spots where I know there are dandelions over here. Healer, cleanser, pretty solid animo DPS. Burst DPS. Yeah, that's true. The burst DPS is a thing. But like Bennett, I think it really just depends what kind of resonance you're going for, right? Like if you want the pyro resonance, or like if you're gonna get the animo resonance, that's really good because like obviously I have like Jean and Venti together, and that is very strong. Yeah, it really probably just depends on team comp. One C6 song, even if I could make using Hu Tao on the same team held. That's true. And Zong and Hu Tao are so good together. Just wind wheels. Okay, how close is Eula? I still need 11. The masks I'm like 99.9% sure I can make. And we'll be at almost 190% crit damage. And we could potentially, when the artifacts are fully leveled, we could potentially get to 200% crit damage. Because we could hit crit here. We can hit, well, that's crit rate. We can hit crit damage here. And we can hit crit damage here. So if we hit crit damage on like 2 out of 3, which is not super likely. Not super likely. Then I think we'll be at 200% critical damage, which would be fucking sweet. Unlikely though, and also very fucking unnecessary. Because like the overall, like we're gonna be like 52, 190. What's our crit rate though? Yeah, we're at 52%. 52 is pretty solid. Below 60 though, once you're over 50%, like you'd like being higher is nice, and like I can roll crit rate whenever I get to my upgrades as well. There's 2 different pieces I can roll crit rate on, which I'd also be happy with. So there's a lot of successful last 16, yeah 16 levels on those artifacts that they can be really good for me. As an aside, they name all the characters' default outfits. And Amber's is 5-star Outrider. Nice. So what should I do for Eula? I have 81 books. How many, does anybody remember how many books it is exactly to go from 80 to 90? I think it's like 120. Might be wrong. Probably actually want the artifacts first. Probably Noblesse. Yeah, I need some new Noblesse pieces. He says 171. Okay.
The rain won't slow me down.
And now for something completely different. Turns out Venti and Jean, really good backbone to a team. Who knew? It was me, I knew.
Let's play! Go and fun! It's nothing. Brace yourselves.
Bubble.
I will have order.
Give up.
We're in a position to give Benny an outfit that has a bunch of different things that are supposed to give you luck tape to it, like 4-leaf clovers and stuff. Outrageous. Give me all the artifacts you have. Put them in the bag. Those aren't the ones I was looking for. That's not right. There's no way they don't make the Archon outfits for the Archons, right? It's possible that they don't. I think the thing that... Okay, so because it's already in lore, I think the thing that's like very, very possible, like extremely so, and if you haven't thought about this before, it might fuck you up. A female Zhongli and female Venti. Because for those two characters, they literally can like shapeshift and have like been female before. And I think if they wanted to make some fucking money, that's what they would do.
Let's play.
Like, right?
Time for takeoff. Here we go.
Solidify.
Don't waste my time. Give up. Your life is mine.
Archons are notable shapeshifters. Yeah. Maybe that's what a 5-star outfit is. God damn it. This is not the worst piece I have ever seen. Potentially usable. Maybe. 8090s 171, which is 4.75 straight days of farming Blossoms of the Revelation. Okay. Your price on the Dragon Zhongli, or did I miss this discussion? My price on the Dragon Zhongli? Like, Zhongli, like, as a scaly? Like, what are we talking about here?
Brace yourself. Think you can get away?
The Rex Lapis' dead body? Wait, what? Why would I want that?
It's not. Give up.
They still Rex Lapis dragon plushies now? Albedo enjoyed that. Holy shit, look at this thing for Albedo. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna go look at Albedo's artifact setup right quick. Albedo, what you doing? I'm gonna lock that in just in case. It's potentially nutty for Albedo. Is one of these pieces like not that good for Albedo? He's got Geo, defense, crit damage, which is exactly what he wants, so that's whatever. Crit damage here. And yeah, this one could barely be better, theoretically. This one's close. I had to make a choice between the Kleemug and the Plushie. Let's say my will was tested. I got the Kleemug. Kleemug is awesome. I love a novelty mug. Most of his damage comes from E. No, I know. His E can crit. The less is kind of wasted. I mean, I think it's better than Gladiator. He's gonna ult all the time. How much time commitment is Genshin? I already have a few FOMO time sinks. Really depends. None of the events, I mean, I guess this event might be the one that's like the time intensive one. But a lot of the events that you can really just get on and clean up in like one day like of the week, like whenever it's running. And like when there are dailies, so like, and you can skip the dailies, aren't like crucially important, but they do give like a nice amount of like adventure XP and stuff which you want to level. So like Those take probably early game. They might take like 20 minutes, I guess. Yeah, the energy system really limits you doing like too much every day. Unless there's like a bunch of events and stuff going on. And, like really early on, Genshin, you're gonna play a ton because you have a million quests and like all the exploration to do and everything. What's the energy system? It's the resin system. So basically, it's just like your regular like recharge energy system.
Here we go. Time for takeoff. Yahoo!
It's no
Yeah, I usually call them stamina systems. That's true. Yeah, limit on how much you're allowed to play without throwing money at the screen. Yeah. Well, without throwing money at the screen, it's your limit for dungeons like this one. And you can do what I'm doing right now, which is the condensed resin. You can just condense up to like how much is it? It's 200. You can condense up to 200 resin, and then you can just use it on these. That's an alright piece.
Gather.
Oh, they all teleported over. You fools.
Wait, hear me.
Think you can get away?
This is order.
In my opinion, the new map is better than Dragonspine. Way more fun at 1.6 and 1.2. Yeah, I haven't done the full breadth of the new map yet, but I'm excited for it for tomorrow. Give me good noblesse pieces for Benny. Damn. Oh well. We got leveling fodder. We probably have enough fodder to bump one of Eula's artifacts up. Probably finish off her feather. That's not as exciting though. Let's see about this one. Let's see if we hit one of the really good stats. We just don't want to hit HP. This flower has hit everything except HP on its pathway here. And if it hits crit damage, I'm going to be real psyched about it. That's the ideal. No idea how to play this game. Just started. Any tips? So generally early on, it's very smart to try and focus on one or two characters that are like your DPS characters. Other than that, I would not suggest that you use your fragile resin until AR 45, because at AR 45 you can farm these crazy 5-star pieces much more reliably, and you can burn those to like get really good sets. So I wouldn't worry about your artifacts too much until you're into like the 5 stars. There's an animo piece. I'll keep that. And an animo piece. We'll get rid of this one. Don't need that. All right, please crit damage. That'd be sweet for me. We love to see it. You fucking love to see it, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, you just love to see it. You just love to see it. don't even know about half of what you said. That's fair. All right, so I will just show. So you want to do your story quests and stuff and just like hang out and kind of just like follow your quests and do what you probably want to do anyway, which is just explore and stuff. But you are going to get these fragile resins, and I have a bunch more saved up than I even should right now. But these fragile resins, you're going to get a ton of these while you're in the early game, and you want to save them until you are adventure rank 45, which is this rank right here. This will just go up as you're playing, as you get adventure rank, which you get adventure rank points for everything you do, basically. And then once you're at 45, you can just cash in as many of those as you want and farm the artifact sets that you want for whatever characters you've decided you like. What makes a DPS character, or can anyone excel at DPS? Not every character can excel at DPS, but you can use every character for DPS if you want to. The general characters that are considered to be DPS, Ninghuang, very popular Geo DPS. Zhongli can DPS. Venti's more of a burst DPS, but like it depends on how you consider him. Jean is a healer generally, but can do stuff. Ganyu is a hardline, one of the best DPSs in the game. Hu Tao, very similar. Klee, explosions, very much a DPS. Eula, a physical DPS. Chongyun can be built as a DPS, but the free character Kaya that everyone has access to is better at it than him, so he's usually a support. Fischl can be built as a DPS, but is also usually better as an off-field support. Razor is a physical DPS. Bennett is best in the support slot because he can give his attack power to other characters, but he can also DPS very, very well. Barbara usually is just a healer. You can get away with DPSing on her if you really, really hardcore invest on it, but it is going to be much lower than pretty much every other character in the game, and you should probably use her for healing. Diona, I would not suggest you DPS with. She is very much a heal slot character with shields and like just a bunch of AoE healing and stuff. Beidou is usually a like kind of off DPS. She has counters and can buff electric damage into all of your attacks. Jingqi is also usually an off-field kind of burst support where you'll use his abilities, like you'll switch to him, use his abilities, and then switch back to your other characters, and your other characters will have water swords after his abilities are up that heal and reduce damage and deal damage to enemies around you. Keqing is a Electro or physical DPS. Zhanling, which you'll have access to if you do the first few levels of Abyss, which you will want to do. Everyone gets her. She's really good as a Pyro DPS and can be used as a physical DPS. Albedo is usually an off-field DPS, much like Fischl, but you can use him primarily on-field if you wanted to. But he requires significantly more investment if you want to like primarily be using Albedo on the field. He's really good as an off-field DPS. The Traveler, whether you started as Aether or Lumen, the girl is Lumen. She's really good as a DPS in her Geo form, and her Electro form, which is not out quite yet. It seems to be really good. If the rumor come out and is true, the Electro version of her is really good, and the Anima version of her can be used to support. Zhao is a DPS. Chi-Chi is the worst 5-star in the game, but you could theoretically use her to DPS, but she's mostly like a heal slot, so you can do that. Sucrose, also usually a burst DPS support that gives her elemental mastery to other characters and kind of like pushes enemies together and does a bunch of damage with her swirl procs. Usually she's supporting a primary DPS, but she can do a lot of damage on her own. Usually for her, you will want some constellations in order to boost her up if you're going to be trying to primarily use her all the time. Mona is a water DPS. Noelle does everything. She is a tank, she is a healer, and she's a DPS. She can fuck shit up if you invest. Everyone will get Noelle from the beginner banner. Noelle fucks shit up if you invest in her. She is very, very hard to stop. Rosaria is also usually a sub DPS, but she's, you could run her as a primary DPS for sure and like absolutely get away with that. Kai is one of the free characters. He can be used as both a all cryo damage or physical DPS to my knowledge. I've not invested in him. He's still only level 20 for me. But he's quite good from just like the numbers. Lisa is an Electro DPS, but she really wants her constellations to get going, so I probably wouldn't suggest investing in her. And then Xinyan is just a support until you're at C2. If you have C2 for Xinyan, you can do some really cool burst DPS things with Xinyan. But until then, Xinyan is pretty weak. And then Amber you can utilize as a DPS if you want to, but she's also on the weaker end of that. And is going to be better off as like an ult support. And then for characters I don't have, Yanfei is a sniper rifle. She's a fire sniper rifle. So she's her only role is DPS really. She doesn't really do much else. Tartaglia uses a bow and water daggers, and he's a DPS. He's the best aqua DPS in the game, or not aqua, I guess water DPS in the game. And then Dillik, also one of the evergreen 5-star characters, is a pyro DPS that uses a great sword, and he is also only a DPS. So yeah, lots and lots of choices to choose from. Only a couple characters really that like you couldn't like very easily make work as a DPS if you just wanted to. But yeah, that's like generally where things are. Not a problem, Grim. Yeah, Yanfei is a fucking sniper rifle. She can do some stuff. And at range. What's I doing? Oh, right. We got the Eula stuff. So our crit damage is 185 now. So then whenever we ascend, we'll be at 194, which is really good. 194 crit damage is pretty fucking solid. I just want to see if I get lucky again. Okay, so we got the 20% crit damage on this, which is incredible. The physical damage bonus is better than attack percent. I'm going to see if I can get this crit damage, because if I hit this one, then like we're just absolutely fucking money. Healing, but I don't need those on these. Nope. So these are not super useful to me. This one would need crit stats in order for me to use it. Give me that ×5 bonus. Just give me the one time. All right, fine. It didn't do it for me. Leaning more to E3 or Genshin or alternating throughout. I mean, I'm gonna, yeah, probably alternating. I want to do as many press conferences as I can. There's some schedule overlap things happening. Energy recharge with crit rate on it. Oh, this piece I need to keep. That's double crit. This is double crit stats and also EM, so that's gonna get locked in. Actually, that's also really potentially very broken. Well, are these both EMs? Jesus, I might just give those to Sucrose. Good lord, didn't realize I had those. Okay, HP. Yeah, those are whatever. We can get rid of those. Hey, ×5. We're at 20, boys. Ah, we hit HP though. That's fine. Can't get lucky every time. All right, this is our last shot at it. And attack percent, crit rate, and energy recharge. Yeah, probably not. I really need a flower of this that is double crit stats if I want to invest in it, honestly. Oh, this is a crit rate EM piece. Oh, I can get the 2-piece on Sucrose. I should switch that onto there. Yeah, because I locked that in. Okay, good. Does the Dodoko Catalyst have the reduced cost for the event? I believe it does, yeah. I don't have a lot of hydro damage, so I should keep that. Attack. I do not have a lot of cryo damage. I should keep that. Physical, I'm good on. That has crit on it, but the rest are pretty whatever. Crit and ER, crit rate ER, huh? This piece might be kind of hard to come by. We're gonna lock that one. This one doesn't have a crit stat, so we can get rid of that one. Hydro damage with crit rate on it. Probably not good enough. I'm gonna have to audit some of my pieces that I've locked in over time here. Take set into account with damage type. You're never going to want Viz on Wanderer. Right. As an offset piece, though, if the substats are good enough, I will definitely use it. Look at this piece is potentially for Albedo. I'm gonna go check Albedo in a second here on that one. Yeah, noblesse pieces are pretty hard to get, so I'm not super picky with what I keep on them right now. Albedo's such a good character. You're not wrong. I really need to build him. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, if I'm gonna get one of these, it's honestly gonna be double crit stats, like legitimately. So those can go away. Crit rate, attack percent. Animo damage with no crit stats. Yeah, I'm okay without that. Just crit damage on a witch flower. That's crit damage witch hat. That's definitely just going to be a keep in general. Geo damage with no crit stats. At this point, I'm fine without that. Need to find a couple of duds down here. Oh yeah, right. I forgot to use these. I have so much XP just sitting down here. Jesus. Geo with no crit stats. We can get rid of that. All right, please hit crit damage. That'd be hilarious. Ah. Oh well. All right, time to. Oh, well, I guess we're gonna try and finish this off. Well, no, we don't have enough. Yeah. Well, wait. I guess I could use one of these. Oh, I don't know what the conversion is on that though. Ah, fuck them. Crit rate. We did it, boys and girls. Sure. Yeah. I'm happy with that. Yeah, 55, 195 whenever she's ascended the next level. Absolutely. That'll be just fine. What's her ER? We're at 119. Like I have to use Diona with her, but that's fine. Couldn't quite get the 200% failure all around. Well, we had like honestly, we had like a good amount of success. Like this one got up to 20% crit damage, and this has 7.4 crit rate and 16% attack, which is nice. Like, would I have liked more crit damage? Sure, but unlikely. This one we hit the crit rate, which we wanted to. We want to hit it at least once, and the ER is nice here. This one was the least fortunate. We hit crit damage once, and I really would have liked to hit energy recharge once if I was going to hit something that wasn't crit damage, but it's fine. And then this one, I mean, of course I would have liked to hit crit damage again, but it's an on-set physical damage cup. 12% crit damage is plenty. And then this piece is just really great, of course. Oh yes, we need to do that. Thank you for the reminder. Here, let's first real quick I know she's only level 80, so she's missing like 10% of her crit damage. But
I'll scout ahead.
I just want to see what our damage numbers are going to look like. This area has like a little variety of enemies. Vex behind, I believe, actually. Oh, yeah, I think that's right.
Beg for mercy. Eye for an eye.
Let me amuse myself a little. Shine no longer.
Seems all right. Well, these Geo Slimes don't deserve this.
Crush. I condemn you. More speed.
Commander Zhongli shield reduces physical res on nearby enemies, so it helps her. Oh no, I know. I'm just like getting her as like vanilla with like a little help from Nano support.
I swear by my sword.
Yeah, obviously Zhongli shield makes this like way more nuts.
Shudder. Good grief. Freeze to the core. Beg for mercy. Rack and ruin.
Oh, that killed them all. Yeah, my ult went off. Whoopsies. That's a cool ass normal moveset. What the fuck? Yeah, Eula's pretty rad. Grape.
Shudder. I condemn you.
Just the E. That's not bad. So every 3 E's, I get an AoE that can do like 20k. That's not bad. Okay, let's see what we can like figure out with the
Vengeance will be mine.
ult
Beg for
here.
mercy.
This guy's got the rock shield, so that should make it better for us. Oh, 55,000. That's aight.
More speed.
A talents? Oh, she's only at like 7s for her primary stuff.
Yeah.
When you pop your ult, you get a free stack of your E as well as a reset. Oh, do I get a stack as well? I did not realize that part.
Eye for an eye.
Okay, so whenever my ult goes off, I can, or whenever my ult is up, I can E, Q, hold E. Okay, all right. That's a very important increase to damage. That's brutal, actually. Ouch.
Shudder. I condemn you. Touche.
I do not need to use my ult here.
Beg for mercy.
Honestly, considering I have no cryo damage added, the E does pretty good damage. Grapple combo is E, Q, normal 4, E, normal 4. Normal 4 is just normal attack 4 times, right? Like just 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you not do the big slam at the end? Interesting. Why do you do your normal 4 before you do the hold E? Because your Q will refresh your E. Hold E with stacks also scales off both alt and physical. Oh. Slam is style, but it's slow. Okay, fair enough. Okay, now let's put her in a party comp.
Sure.
Who else am I gonna put with her? Just like real quick as like a... Sure.
Chivalry will never die.
Oh, you know what? She should really be with Diona. It really makes no sense for her to not be with Diona instead of Jean. Wait.
Barbados.
Jean, heal her first. Just real quick. She's got a nice chunky amount of health. Super Conduct's good on her too, right? Oh yeah, I should really do that. I should actually. This should be official, just because that's going to be more of a damage increase in the end.
Leave it to me.
Okay. Let's see if we can get some Dumby numbers. How's the Jean skin? I like it. It's a little overpriced for sure, but I use Jean a ton, so I could justify it. Also, Grimheart E-stacks stay when you swap characters. Yeah. Oh yeah. That was a vital detail for her. If her E-stacks didn't stay when you swapped, oh my god, she'd be so much worse. Be absolutely outrageous. Also, yes, for anyone wondering, I am just going to take this character who is 10 levels too low for this over here and just see what happens. It might go poorly. We'll find out when the robots stand up. You guys know the picture of that lady on the chair with the 4 dudes standing behind her? Yeah, that's this.
Gather.
Odds revealed by sketch. Stay on our special. Freeze to the core. Crush.
I'm doing the wrong moves.
Order guide you.
Eye for an eye. Flood of frost. Yes, I got
Ouch.
my comeuppance.
Yeah, the spin does so much damage.
Royal decree. Yeah. Look at you, Boo Down. Let's go. Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Gather. This is order.
Yeah, shields are good, turns out.
I condemn you. More speed. Odds revealed by rack and ruin.
Yeah, I think I just really needed to pay more attention to my shields on it. I think it's super doable if I actually just like pay more attention. I probably just needed to run away and not sit in the arm spin. Off her first ult, it did a lot of damage. Oh yeah, it did 70k, which is really good, especially because I did super unoptimized. I didn't do the proper like optimal damage combo, which is what I was trying to do, because I didn't hold on my last E, so my ult did way less damage than it should have. I sure really like the comp you're using because Zhongli's shield allows me to focus on Eula's combo. Yep, and anytime Zhongli's shield is down, Diona's shield should be up. Plus, we get the ice resonance for the extra crit rate, which helps a lot. Because it basically means instead of 55% crit rate, we are at a 70% crit rate. And 70% crit rate is a lot better. Problem with the increased stagger resistance of her alt and E means you'll sometimes forget you're taking damage out the S. Yeah. With that hold, you probably would have dealt 100,000. Yeah, I think so too. Well, neat. It means I could probably, whenever I have my next 10 levels in my Ascension, I could probably hit for 120k. I bet. Like with my build. 120k is probably going to be around where she's sitting with her alts. I would bet. Which is definitely not bad at all. When you get up to 9 or alt, 150k is very reachable. Oh yeah. Yeah, because that's with I'm only on 767. So yeah, well, we're like between like increasing like Ice Tide Vortex and like this, and yeah, just doing the whole thing. Like, I can bump her one level because I can Dreamscape into these, so I can get. So whenever she's at level 90, I will probably do the conversion and put these to 8 at least. Rune Guards have the highest physical resistance in the game, I think. Oh yeah, I think that's right. Pretty sure. There might be a boss that has more or something. Oh, she will she'll fuck Child's Day up, that's for sure. Actually curious about that. I've already fought him, but let's go see this. I'm really curious about this in particular, actually. Because this might look really fucking funny. Oh yeah, I don't care if treasure can be collected. Let's get in here. Also, my official build is really terrible. Like, it's really terrible.
Quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle.
Eye for an eye.
Poor time. Not bad.
There's
not
100,000.
bad. Guess I should.
That was without superconduct too.
Eyes by Royal. Think you can bully me?
All you do is run.
Solidify.
Beg for mercy.
No use hiding back
Good
there.
grief.
Solidify.
That HP bar just blinked. Oh no. You're playing the new Ratchet and Clank game. I do not have a PS5. If I did, probably actually.
Solidify.
Freeze to the core.
Oh motherfucker. I didn't heal Eula. I did the thing again where I did not use Dayona's ult. I was like, Eula will be fine. No, Eula will not be fine.
Crush. I condemn you.
Solidify.
Odds reveal. Beg for mercy. Shaken and stirred. More speed. Yes, I got
Oh,
my comeuppance.
yeah, that's fair. I didn't know if that shield could take that. Yeah, the answer is no, it can't.
Order guide you.
Alright, I need to finish Diona artifacts because that's so much heals. My Diona artifacts are not done. Oh, both fish. Okay, everyone in this party is not like a finished character at all. Why couldn't we have Foul Legacy be playable? You're absolutely correct, and you should say it. This lack of health is made of dead, indeed. Alright. Yeah, I think this is a party I'm going to work on. Get Eula all topped up and stuff, and then fix Fischl. You guys want to see the sad state that Fischl's in? Holy shit. Yeah, it could be better. You don't want to see the shitty substats that are on these either. Yeah, you don't want to see how bad Fischl is. She was using 4-star artifacts before, and also she's on like 4-piece Gladiator right now. Like it's a whole bad thing. I got to farm Thundering Fury. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. And then like Zhongli has okay artifacts, but they're like plus 16s, and Zhongli's like only at 80, and his weapon's like level 70. And then Diona, her bow is at 40. Her artifacts are okay. She's got like plus 16s, which is fine for a healer. Very fine for a healer. Yeah, her weapon's level 40 though. So that's a thing that exists. Yeah. What is Diona's shield skill off of? HP. Yeah, Diona also being only level 70. The levels help her quite a bit. Oh god, what are your talents at? Oh, okay. Alright, I did at least a reasonable amount of talenting. She's at least at 9 Icy Paws. That helps considerably. I was like, is this going to be the big embarrass? I should go get some of these. A sacrificial bow. It's like refinement 3 or some stupid ass shit too, and it's at level 40. Wait, never mind. Scratch it. I don't need him that bad. It's 4 a.m. I'm not doing it. I can't. All right. We have some crack packs to do. And then it will be the end of the night. So, let's get into these. All right. We've been pulling from the right side, so let's do some right side. Let's hope the good times keep on rolling with this set. All right, our card. Oh, Guy's Will. Nice. Kind of weird that it's not centered, but neat. Tourist, Goldmire Bridge, Sojourner's Companion, which is actually seeing some competitive play as far as I can tell, just because it has affinity for artifacts. So if you have, oh wait, what? Oh wait, okay, fucking, I was gonna say, holy shit. Right, for a second there, I thought this said artifact cycling and not artifact land cycling, and I was about to freak my shit. But yeah, regardless, yeah, if you have 7 artifacts on the field, this card's free. Seems pretty good. And then we have late to dinner. A fucking rhino and an elephant just hanging out. Discerning Taste. The Kitchen Imp. Another Madness card, right? Road to Ruin. What's Ruin do again? Deals damage to target creature equal to the number of lands you control. Oh, yeah, that's not bad. A Strike It Rich. Oh, yeah, this card. 1 red, create a treasure token, so it's like color fixing, kind of. but also it can be used as a ramp in mono red, and if you can cast it multiple times, you can do all kinds of wild shit with this. So this is really interesting with like Clark Sakashima. And fucking, oh my god. Well, there's Grief. There's one of 4 Griefs that I want. So that's an incredible pull. Oh, and a Wonder in my rare slot. Well, I guess the good comes with the bad. Wonder is an upshifted from a fucking uncommon card, and I don't need it at all, so I guess there's that. Ooh, Aethersworn Sphinx, though. Really cool. Affinity for artifacts, Flying Cascade. So it's a 9-mana Cascade that has affinity for artifacts, so you can just do all kinds of wild shit with Aethersworn. Really cool stuff. And then Unbounded Potential. I choose one. Oh, 2 mana Proliferate is not bad. Yeah, you could entwine it as well. Stop. Oh, the Sphinx art style. Yeah, this is the sketch border. That's really nice. Yeah, Wonder's pretty whatever, but we got Grief, so I can't really complain too much. All right, let's hope this this pack can even be close to as good as that one. All right, art card. Oh, it's the one of the like gold stamped signed ones of them. This is the new sword. Neat. They're sometimes worth a few bucks. Foil Plains. So shiny. Tanglepool Bridge. Wave Sifter. Enters the battlefield, investigate twice. Only have 2 mana to investigate twice. Not terrible. Takes 2 artifacts. Lucid Dreams. Draw X cards where X is the number of card types on cards in your graveyard. Probably a little expensive for that. The Altar of the Goyf. Lure Goyf creatures you control have trample. Prophetic Titan. Delirium Guard. Scoodletide. Pay 1, discard a card, make a 0/3 blue crab. Delirium, crabs you control get 1/1 as long as there are 4 more card types among cards in your graveyard. Alright. Oh, and then we have Karth. We have Karth the Lion. This goes very cleanly into my Atraxa deck, so that's very nice. Really good blocker, and also just like buffs up Planeswalkers. And yeah, it's just, yeah, anytime that he enters the battlefield or one of my Planeswalkers dies, I look at the top 7 cards in my library and can reveal a Planeswalker card from among them and put it into my hand. Looking at the top 7 in like a Super Friends deck, you're probably going to find one. So yeah, this card's real sweet. Real good card. We have Squirrel Mob. Squirrel Mob gets 1/1 for each other squirrel on the battlefield. So Marble Gargoyle. Oh, this is the Marble Gargoyle. Is the card that has Kaldakar's Underworld Cookbook. This is the quote. This is a reprint. Oh, that's neat. I didn't actually realize this was in the set. Oh, buckets. Okay, we have Calming. What was that? Calming Lissid. We also have a sketch foil Dermo Taxi. Wow. Wow. Ooh, hold on. Oh yeah, people were right. People said that the sketch foils look real good, and they are absolutely fucking correct. These do not look even close to as good on camera as they do in person. I do not know why these sketch foils look so nice. That's sweet though. I need to get a sleeve. Is it valuable? I am not sure how much Dermotaxi is. Dermotaxi is going to be a big commander card, I think. It's just a really, really nice looking treatment for the card. $3. Dermo is manned. Yeah, it's going to be more of a commander card. It will see basically no modern play whatsoever. Maybe if something real weird happens. Honestly, same with Karth. Karth and Dermotaxi, big commander cards, so I'm happy to see them as a big commander player. Yeah, pack real good for me. All right, those are sweet. All right, so far in this box is a roundup, so everyone can see where we're at. We got Karth, a foil sketch Dermotaxi, a Wonder, Womp Womp, Grief, which is great. Aethersworn Sphinx, but I just put in there because I needed it. Bone Shards, also for a deck that I'm playing. Arid Mesa, very nice. Braids. Terminal Agony, this is also just for a deck. Liquid Metal Torque, which is nice. Tavern Scoundrel, also for an infinite. Chatterstorm, Verdant Catacombs. Ornithopter of Paradise, Patriarch's Bidding. Verdant Command, Scourge of the Throne as a list card. Experian Ranger, which I just needed another one of. Guy as well, which is really nice. Scion of Draco in the alternate full art. And then Scurryoke, also for an infinite. Chef's Kiss, a Shardless Agent, and then a foil Chitter Spitter. Not bad so far. I am quite happy with this box at current. Hopefully it continues to do well. How many mythics in are we? I guess 2, counting the Scourge of the Throne. Right? Because there's Grief and... Grief, Scourge... Oh yeah, Scion of Draco. So we're 2 mythics in and then a bonus one from the list. So there should be quite a number more in here. Hopefully we can get up to Sarah's count of 10 of them. That would be the ideal here, of course. What age did I start playing Magic? The first time I ever like played Magic and had cards? I was probably like 11. That sounds about right. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably about right. It's probably about 11 or so. But I didn't play like seriously until like 4 or 5 years ago. Maybe 6 now. No, probably 4. 4 to 5 probably. Something in that range. Regardless, that is going to do for today's stream. Thank you all for hanging out. Much appreciated as usual. We will be back tomorrow. And it should be a good time. I'm going to go get some sleep. Good night, everybody. Bye.